Welcome. Let's talk about what you should do if you need to reschedule an interview. Watch this video so that you are prepared if you're ever in this situation. First things first, think really carefully if you absolutely, positively need to reschedule this interview and there's no other alternatives because you have a severe risk of them either A, not being willing to reschedule it because they don't like how it reflects on your ability to keep your appointments, keep commitments. Remember, they haven't had the opportunity to meet you yet and don't know how totally awesome you are. Or number two is that they may want to give you that other chance, but when they find a perfect candidate, they may cancel your interview that you have postponed till next week or the week after because they already found somebody else that they're interested in and they just don't want to delay that process. So think twice about why you are rescheduling the appointment. So number one, what's a prime reason that people cancel or want to reschedule an appointment is because they're sick. So determine how sick are you, right? Is it a video interview or a phone interview? And you can manage to get through that interview and you're not in person with anybody and no one's going to really notice that you're sick, then try to go ahead with it. Actually, true story, some time ago, I was interviewing for a position that, and it was 6 days after I had had thyroid cancer surgery. I had almost no voice. And I took the call with a cup of tea in my bed. It was supposed to be a 15-minute phone interview. It lasted an hour. It was an amazing conversation, amazing connections. That certainly went further, and then we both decided it wasn't what we wanted because they wanted somebody in office full time, and I didn't want to be in there in office full time. But I went through and even told them on that conversation that I had just had this surgery. Okay. It was such an amazing conversation. So if you don't have to be in person with somebody and you can get through with it, I recommend that you do that. If you're very sick and you have to be in person, number one, don't just ghost them. Please reach out, send an exceptionally polite email to them as soon as you know so that you're giving them notice. Don't wait until 2 minutes before the interview time. Please, thank you. I'm so very sorry. I would appreciate if you could. I am so looking forward to this interview. Put those words into that email. So that's number one if you're sick. Number two, if it's the schedule and you have to pick up the kids, drive somebody, do something, et cetera, move mountains to get somebody else to help out with those other things or pay somebody to do those other things so that you can be available for this interview, right? Do the best that you can to make this work. And I urge you to not cancel for those reasons. Okay. Number three, you're just not prepared. You're not ready, and you decide you want to postpone that interview so that you can prepare better for that interview. 100% don't do this. Okay. Give yourself that deadline. Give yourself that deadline to prepare videos showing you what you need to do to prepare for a last minute interview. So don't cancel it because you're not feeling prepared. Don't allow that anxiety that you have to get the better of you. You will regret that if you cancel that, especially if they don't give you that other chance. And number four would be actually a good reason that you'd want to reschedule an interview is suppose you already have a job offer somewhere and you have a follow-up interview at this company, and you want to push it up. You want to bring it closer so that you could find out if you're going to get this other job offer, right? If the second company is the one you really want to work at. Here's how you handle this. It's worked so many times for my clients. You reach out to them and you let them know that you already have a job offer somewhere else, but you really want to work for this company, XYZ. And is there any way to expedite the job search process? Okay. And if they really like you, they will, if they can, they will move that interview up for you to accommodate you. I've seen this happen hundreds of times. Okay. So this is the script. This is what you should do if you have to reschedule an interview. So on one hand, try not to, try not to, try not to. And if you have an offer somewhere else and you want to move this other interview up closer so that you could possibly get an offer at this company, reach out to them with kindness, let them know how much you want to work at this company and see if you can get them to expedite it for you. Okay. If you'd like some more help in all this, this is what I do. I empower career changers, stay-at-home moms, those looking to find new jobs, with all the tools and skills to land those amazing jobs that match their current why. Let's schedule a free 45-minute discovery call to talk about how I can help you to be successful in your job search. I hope you found this video super helpful. Um, I hope you have a super productive week. Always remember your warrior. I'll catch you next time. Bye.